Welcome back. This is episode 17 of Rookie Gold Prospector, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I don't have a stockpile of videos saved up, so I'm not going to be up in the hills for this one, but I got some new toys that I want to try out, and I'm going to do a pretty fun experiment. You've probably seen some other videos on the Home Depot sand, so we're going to give it a try, and we're going to test out our new equipment. I got this Power Pig power head attachment for my Gold Hog stream sluice. You guys have seen me using that stream sluice, and I really like it. And it's made 10 minutes away from my house, so I like to support local products. But so I got this. It has a attachment right here for a hose, and then I think it's like an 1.1/8 or something. And then this one right here, 1.5 inch, so you can convert it. So you can actually use this with, I've got a 1100 GPH bilge pump. But, if you put this on there, you can use a full-blown, semi-trash pump, that's pumping out like 10,000 gallons per hour. So it's pretty versatile. But today for the Home Depot sand, I don't need a lot of flow, so we're just going to stick with this right here and give this a shot before we take it out into the field and use it on some real material. And you're ready to go. It looks almost exactly like a multi-sluice feeder, but it fits any 10-inch stream sluice. If you got a 10-inch wide stream sluice and you want to turn it into a little cleanup sluice or kind of a little high baker, you can pick one of these up for not too expensive on the Gold Hog website. Here's the little pump I got here. It's 1100 GPH. Pretty standard there, so hopefully that works out pretty well. So I'll be running my 1100 GPH pump here off of this 12 volts battery I got from Big Dog Batteries in Crawford, Georgia. So let's head out to the Home Depot and get some sand. All right, here we are at the Home Depot. Going to be running the experiment today. We got the Quikrete all-purpose sand here, and we're going to run it through the sluice box and see how much gold's in it. So this is the material that I'm working with here, Quikrete all-purpose sand. It's a little bit different than what I was expecting. It looks like it's got more granite in it. There's still some quartz and possibly some mica. So I don't know if it's going to have any gold in it or not. It's 70-pound bags, and that basically fills up an entire bucket to the brim. I got 3 of these, so let's run all of them and find out if there's any gold in there. Let's go ahead and hook up the other terminal and get this thing going. I got my 1100 GPH bilge pump down in there. Got a little catch basin for my material. This isn't an ideal setup. I think what I really want is a bigger but also shallower catch basin there. But that's what I got for now. Alright, so here's what we got going now. This right here is the Power Pig attachment for my stream sluice. And with the amount of flow that I have, I may actually have to put this piece on here that I made. I'll just have to drill a hole right in there to attach it, but depending on how much flow you have, you may or may not need that. Depends on if you're losing much water out of there. I'm barely losing just a little bit of water, but I think if I level this out a little bit, you see how I got, water lapping up further here than here. Using it with this low flow like this, you shouldn't need the angle bracket, but let me see if I can level this out and fix that real quick. The good thing about this is, you can put a bunch of material in there and just let it work itself down. I don't have to worry about overloading it. Basically, it just slowly erodes that away down the sluice. My water's looking pretty good here. It's not crushed very finely, so I'm not sure what we're going to end up with here, but we're going to find out. I mean, this sand got the water so muddy that, I mean, you can't see what the riffles look like while it's running at all. But you see how it's just slowly eroding away the pile. Now, if you want to, you can kind of just dump it in right there as well. I mean, I'm putting the material in here completely dry, and I really don't have to worry too much, because it gets fully wet before it goes down the slopes. So this sand is kicking up a lot of dust, so I'm going to wear a mask, but you see I can just put as much material in there as I want, and it just slowly erodes away. So it kind of is self-feeding a little bit. I mean, I can just dump as much of this on here as I want, dry, and just let it erode away. Okay. Check that out. You can't do that with the multi-sluice. All right, we got 2 buckets down, or 2 bags down. That's 140 pounds of sand. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do the 3rd bag. I'm gonna make 210. 210 pounds of Home Depot sand. You see how much gold this stuff has, if any. I mean, it's totally different. It's granite, which is an igneous rock with some quartz in it too. And I thought I saw a little bit of mica in there as well. So, I mean, that's a good sign. I have no idea where this sand came from. But I'm anxious to see what it has in it. All right, this is the last of it. 210 sounds of Home Depot all-purpose sand. Down the drain. Look at that water and how muddy it is. All right, let's shut her off and do a cleanup. So basically, this little attachment here is the power pig. It looks pretty much just like the you know, the multi-sluice feeder right there, but it's almost the same as a multi-sluice, but having that big area there that I can just dump material right onto is pretty awesome. All right, so that's all the concentrates left from 210 pounds of sand. Fits in a 10-inch pan and no problem. All right. Let's go ahead and pan this out and see what we got. It's hard to tell what's black sand and what's just the color of this sand in general. It's all kind of black sand. Let's hope for something good. Might be a lot of pyrite in here. And there you have it, my friends. Not enough to even attempt to weigh, but there's one of the chunkier pieces of pyrite right there. So for those of you that don't know how to tell the difference between pyrite and gold, or are curious about it, this is how you tell. All right, see that right there? Pyrite. That right there, gold. Doesn't even look close to the same. But hey, that's not too bad though. 210 pounds of Home Depot sand. Does have gold in it. And pyrite. Alright, there really is gold in Home Depot sand. I spent $15 and I got not enough gold to weigh. So, but if you want to have some fun, it's a cool little experiment. You might not live in a gold bearing area, but I mean, Home Depot sand, $5 for a bag. So, go give it a try. You know, it's pretty fun. So, in a couple days, I'll be hitting up that river you saw me at last week, and I'll be doing some sniping. I'm gonna stay in the water as long as I can, see if I can find some gold. So next week's video is gonna be pretty cool, so you don't want to miss that. I'm sitting at 742 subscribers right now, so we are cooking with gas. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 by 1st of July. So why don't you help me out with that and hit the button. But I appreciate you coming, and I'll see you next time.